Welcome to another episode where I connect entrepreneurs to better business, right? I'm teaching you literally what I taught myself and what's worked and what's not worked as I'm building Spark Your Resume, okay? So I hope you're ready for another episode. We're going to talk about what are standard operating procedures, right? SOPs, okay? And I think I'm really good at workflows, automation, strategy, processes, procedures based on what I've done and how I built the business in the past 15 months. And I kind of wanted to give you guys my insight and what I've learned on how I've structured and organized it to build a team of 15 people. And it takes a lot of work.
Oh, this is going to be easy.
To actually build out these workflows, automation, and then structuring out your business to know exactly what's happening, when it's happening, and why it's happening.
In what context?
Right? So the what, when, and why is kind of what I want to touch on today, okay? So with standard operating procedures, I want to know the what, the when, the why, and the how, okay? I added in that fourth thing just by thinking about it. So, and it's really off the whim, like no script, no nothing, right? I'm just talking about what I know. Okay. So the what, when, why, how. Okay. So the what, like what needs to be processed first and foremost, like what needs to be outlined? What do we need for our businesses to run smoothly and efficiently, right? So it's a lot of things that are running in the business to make it a well-oiled machine. So I'm going to break down one sector. Let's just talk about the operations, right? Because that's really critical. Like operations is how things are operating, right? So when it comes to my operations team at Spark Your Resume, I have resume consultants. Their job is simply to fulfill the project that's been placed by the customer, whether that's writing a resume, cover letter, LinkedIn, or all three documents for the client, okay? Now, when you would think it's very simple, which it is, right? And I made it that way, but it's a lot of things that go into actually fulfilling this order that people maybe underestimate or don't know how to necessarily do, right? So I've actually mapped out a standard operating procedure, teaching my resume consultant step by step
I know!
on what to exactly or how to exactly complete the project to the best of their ability, right? And that's what I mean by standard operating procedures. It's a step-by-step process on how you want things to be done inside of your business. It's that simple, right? To where nobody's confused and nobody should have to ask you any questions about what they should be doing, okay? So it's ultimately going to save you time as a business owner, but also articulate your expectations to your team members, which is very important. I think it's very important to articulate what you need done out of someone to fulfill their roles as successfully as possible, right? To the best of their ability.
Why did you make me do this?
So let's get back to the point, right? So I have standard operating procedures for my resume consultants. It's literally a to-do list, and we use a platform called Basecamp 3 for our operational for our projects, right? Where our clients can meet our resume consultants. It's pretty dope. So I have to-do list step by step. First thing is review your project, right? So like they need to go through and see like, okay, I've mapped out a graphic telling them step 1 through 15, however many steps they have to do to complete the project. So they have an overview of exactly what this project entails, right? And then from there, it's explaining step 2. What exactly are you doing, right? Whether that's reviewing the client's questionnaire, right? Scheduling a 30-minute intro call, whatever the case may be, I'm telling them exactly on how to get that done. Okay, you need to log into your Gmail account. You need to go to the marketing folder. You need to send this email to this client. You need to copy this message, input the client's first name here, and press send. Literally to the point where anybody could come into our business and complete the task.
I think it's affecting me.
That's what standard operating procedures can do for you. You can literally bring on more new people and duplicate your process that you've been running because you have it outlined exactly step by step by step, so granular to the point where a baby can understand it. I'm talking about not just initial steps, micro steps, and micro steps to micro steps, right? It's very important to really dive deep into the level of detail you're providing your team members, right? So they can really understand the importance of their role and understand what you expect or how you expect the project or any operating procedure to be fulfilled correctly and efficiently, right? That's the whole point, right? Saving you time, but still providing the same results that you want. That's what it does for you, right? What if I told you I had a proven process, and I mean proven, that I can teach you how to land your dream job in the next 30 to 90 days? No more applying for jobs online without a strategy. No more not hearing back from recruiters. No more spending 6 months, 12 months waiting to get a new job. No more of that. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't take that long, right? And it's absolutely absurd, okay? But nobody's teaching you how to position yourself in the market as a professional that people want to hire. I'm going to teach you how to build a professional brand with your 3 marketing assets. I'm going to teach you how to identify your gifts and your purpose, right? That's going to help you realize what you really want to do in life, okay? I'm going to give you the power to own your job search in my free training. And I mean free, totally free. And I'm not fluffing. We already done this for 300 plus people over the past 2 years, okay? So if you're really serious about taking your career to the next level, and I mean serious, because I'm only here to help serious people, sign up for my free training right now, and I promise you, you will take your career to the next level in the next 30 to 90 days, all right? So click the link below, wherever the link is, and sign up for my free training, and I'll see you on the other side. Let's go. So by having that outline or those standard operating procedures for each person to follow based on their role, is giving them a blueprint on how to be successful and your expectations as an owner. What are you expecting from them based on their role, right? What are their duties and responsibilities every single day of every single week? Like Monday through Friday, my marketing team has exactly what they're doing.
Next!
Right? Things might change, right? But they have a standard idea. Okay, I need to be creating micro content on Monday. I have graphics to do on Tuesday. I have micro content to do for Spark Your Success on Wednesday and graphics to do on Thursday. I got website content and case study stuff to do on Friday. Like, we have standard operating procedures, and I also have video tutorials, which I use Loom to create video messaging for work. So that way it's not just written, it's actually visualized step by step on what to do in your role and how to do it. That way nobody has any questions.
Good job.
And if they have any questions, it's minimal stuff, right? So where I can answer quickly. And that gives me feedback on what I didn't do or what I didn't put in the video, where I can recreate the video and implement that into the new video to where I answer everybody's question. Okay? So it's always important to get feedback from the team, the people that's actually reviewing your standard operating procedures, to understand where you may have lacked in your direction.
Yeah, all right.
Okay? You want to make sure that you're over communicating what needs to be done and how it needs to be done. So that's the what, right? Then you need to figure out the why. So why is this actually happening in my business? What is this problem? What are these operating procedures solving, right? For us in that resume consultant position, we need this to complete the project because this is what the client has now paid for, right? This is how we make our money in our business. So I need this to be fulfilled to the highest level of quality because that's going to ultimately determine whether we get a 1 or 5-star review for our service, right? And we want 5 stars only, right? Check out our reviews on Trustpilot if you don't believe us.
It cannot be.
But that's what we do, right? That's the why behind having those standard operating procedures for my resume consultants, right? So the what, the why, the when, right? When are these standard operating procedures implemented, right? So every new order that comes in, I have it automated through Zapier where the project is already being created. Every new order is going to have the same to-do list based on the package that was purchased by the client. So say if somebody purchases our Spark Your Career package, that's a whole different to-do list from the resume enhancement, but it's already created in Basecamp. We just duplicate the project template. That's it, right? So you will have the same to-do list every single project to the point where they have no questions on what they need to do. Follow the to-do list step by step by step. And it's not just for our resume consultants. We have to-do lists for my customer success manager. I have to-do lists for my clients, right? They need to know, okay, how are you going to work with Spark Your Resume? What do we need from you to do our job successfully, right? I'm giving them a step-by-step blueprint on how to complete their order, right? This is what you paid for. Let's get it done. But we're going to need your help doing so, right? So by implementing these standard operating procedures, not only for my internal team, but for the external clients, right, is bringing everybody together. Everybody knows their responsibility without me having to be there and point people in the right direction. Because now I've set the foundation to where people know exactly what needs to be done to complete their project. Clients, resume consultants, and customer success managers. Everybody knows their job. Everybody has specific duties to complete, right? In order for our business to run successfully, okay? And you need to create standard operating procedures for every single role in your business to the point where you can duplicate that person when needed be. Say if somebody quit, right? Now you don't have anything documented to where you can't bring anybody in and they can just step in and run. But now that I have those procedures, I can throw in a new body tomorrow and they should know what to do because I have it outlined. Everything is tailored. It's structured to the point where anybody can come into our business and know exactly what they need to do without me being there. When your business starts running without you, that's when you become a CEO. That's when you become a CEO. And I'm fiending to get to that point. Fiending. That's why I'm up late. I'm recording this episode. What time is it? 12:19 a.m. July 18th. I'm not even sure when it's going to release. But I got to create this content, right? I got to get this message out to y'all. And I'm consistent. We releasing episodes on a weekly basis, right? Every Wednesday, 8 a.m. But that just goes to show you the what, the when, and the why, right? And now the how. The how is to really break down what needs to be done to complete the project. So that's the to-do list and everything in the to-do list. So you have micro to-dos on top of micro to-dos to break every single thing down.
Because that's what heroes do.
I mean, everything step by step by step. Don't miss anything. Don't miss anything. And when things change, you need to go update it. Update your standard operating procedures. Get feedback from your team members. What's working? What's not working? Can we eliminate certain things? Just because you make standard operating procedures does not mean it's permanent, right? Things change in your business over time. So you need to be changing and updating your standard operating procedures as things change within your organization, right? That's critical because things are always changing. If they're not, you remain stagnant, and that's no good in business, right? You want things to be always changing for the better, of course, but always changing, always moving, right? Because that's ultimately going to make your business better. And you got people on your team that can actually provide great feedback to make you a better CEO, right? To help you out, help you be the best person you can be and make those data-driven decisions. Because you're not in the roles of your team members on a day-to-day basis. They might see things that you might not see. You're over them, right? You're looking down and on the organization from the CEO standpoint and understanding what's going on in your business, but you're not in the weeds, right? So they might see things that could help or maybe need to be eliminated or added to those standard operating procedures to make the job more efficient for them. And that's what you have to do as a CEO and founder, is to adjust and adapt to what your team members need, because without them, you won't have a business. Okay. So that's a little bit about standard operating procedures and why it's important for your business. It will help you. It will save you time, and also save you money when it comes to analyzing and drafting those to-do lists and like step-by-step to-do lists for your operational team, your clients, whoever may needs them. Remember the what, when, why, and the how, right? So you need to figure out what needs to be documented or what needs to be processed, why it needs to be processed, and how it's going to be processed, right? So those are the four pillars you need when it comes to creating your standard operating procedures and operating your business efficiently and effectively. Okay. I'm Leander Howard II, the founder and CEO of Spark Your Resume, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side of being successful in your business, scaling it to six figures. Check out my next episode. I don't know what it will be about, but I know it's going to be good. So follow us, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow us on Spotify, Apple, and leave your boy a 5-star review, man, if you love the episode. And share this with somebody you love, okay? I appreciate y'all support. Appreciate the love. See y'all next episode. Peace. What if I told you I had a proven process, and I mean proven, that I can teach you how to land your dream job in the next 30 to 90 days? No more applying for jobs online without a strategy. No more not hearing back from recruiters. No more spending 6 months, 12 months waiting to get a new job. No more of that. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't take that long, right? And it's absolutely absurd, okay? But nobody's teaching you how to position yourself in the market as a professional that people want to hire. I'm going to teach you how to build a professional brand with your 3 marketing assets. I'm going to teach you how to identify your gifts and your purpose, right? That's going to help you realize what you really want to do in life, okay? I'm going to give you the power to own your job search in my free training. And I mean free, totally free. And I'm not fluffing. We already done this for 300 plus people over the past 2 years, okay? So if you're really serious about taking your career to the next level, and I mean serious, because I'm only here to help serious people, sign up for my free training right now, and I promise you, you will take your career to the next level in the next 30 to 90 days, all right? So click the link below, wherever the link is, and sign up for my free training, and I'll see you on the other side. Let's go.